Title: Am I mad? It is my first day of college. I am going to study teleportation and other machines too. Let me tell you a little about our world history first. This is the time after the war. A war between God and devil in which the whole of our world was in fear. A war which made many children lose their parents and many parents their children. It is called the dark period in our history. After the war got over and God won, things started to go back to normal, and later many new inventions were made by many countries to put them ahead of rest. In that period of time our people also had to invent something or do something. At that time our country scientist made an invention of a teleportation machine. There are many stories around this machine, but my favorite to our first, it was made to travel back to time so that we can avoid war or to save the people from dying. Second, it was made to travel around a different dimension or parallel universe. But what it did was teleportation, and that's how it was invented. Now the fun part is that since my college has so many branches, we will be sent to our college using the teleportation machine itself. I am in my college's main branch. There are many students. I am seeing the teleportation machine. It is white in color like a big box made up of plastic and glass, just like some water park ride. My turn came in. I got in the machine and suddenly everything got white and I was in the machine, but in a different place. There was a teacher near the machine and students sitting on their chairs. I was asked to introduce myself. I said, "Hey everyone, I am Jack and I will love to learn about these machines and make them and improve them, and also love to make some new friends here." I went to my seat, and after a few more students arrived, the teacher started the teaching about what machines we will learn about and all that. There was the weird guy sitting beside me asking me weird questions such as, will you sell your eyes for millions of dollars? Will you cut down your finger for how much money? Suddenly he grabbed my finger and started to twist it. I pulled my finger back. I asked another benchmate what his name was, pointing toward him. I know we all are learners. What is his real name? I don't know. I asked my friend sitting in front of him, do you know him? He said he is Neil. He waved his hand and said, hey Neil. The guy behind him waved back. I said no to him, pointing toward the guy beside me. He said, nice prank, Jack. There is no one beside you, and I know this place seems like a haunted house, but I don't believe in such stuff. I thought people are doing pranks as this is the first day of class, but he has a different vibe. So I stood up and said, there is no one who can see the guy sitting right to me. Nice pranks, haha. Everyone shouted and said, sit down Jack, there is no one sitting right to you. I got scared. I sat back down and the teacher said, anybody has any doubt? I stood and went near the teacher and said, ma'am, please be honest, there is none you can see there. I pointed toward that guy. Teacher said, there is nobody there, Jack. I started to cry suddenly, but I could see he was just there. Teacher said, okay Jack, calm down. Maybe it is due to the teleportation impact you are having due to traveling for the first time using it. Let me take you to the nurse room. In this college every class has a nurse room attached to the class, as machines can cause injuries, so no time should be wasted. She opened the door and the nurse was checking a girl. The nurse said to the teacher she can go back to class and teach students and she will talk to me. Girl she was checking to get up and came out. I went in and got checked up. Nurse said to me, everything is okay with you. It might be just the impact of travel. Nothing resting properly will solve it. I went out and the girl said to me, you know, this machine was made to go back in time and it might have the tech too. So I heard its waves can sometimes make people go mad when they start seeing stuff. I said, it is just a myth. There is no one who has been reported to go mad after using this machine. She replied, you could be the first one or the ghost hide it from us. She and I went back to the class. I don't see that guy there now. Suddenly electricity flickered. The light went out and the teacher ran toward the door. Teacher said, I am scared of darkness. She opened the door and ran away. I followed her in the dark corridor. I tried to grab her as I saw her falling in a pit, but there was just a blue jacket in my hand and I fell in the pit too. And I saw a girl in same blue jacket standing in front me. This place was covered with big walls from all sides. It was night time. People were taking shelter at this, and suddenly bombs started to drop on them, but the bomb got converted into gift and devil came out and said, who tried to so go against my will? I am the god of this world. I will decide who will live and who will die. The angels soared up and said, let's see if you could save your own army. The angels attacked the devil's army with a wolf, and suddenly I heard my name. And I see myself just standing in class beside that girl, and the teacher said, go take your seat, Jack. I said to that girl, "You are not real either," she said. "What do you mean by that?" I replied. "I was the first one to go in nurse room. How you were there already, and since there is one nurse room for one class, you cannot be from other class even." And she smiled and got vanished from front of my eyes. I took my seat and confused, who is real here and who is not? Am I mad? Or something is wrong with this place or this machine?